Thursday, Friday afternoon, much bigger warm-up over the weekend.
Carl, what do you have for us in sports? I think Josh Gordon, maybe?
Yeah, we've been waiting for the shoe to fall, and today it fell, and it fell hard. We'll talk about Josh on Sports Extra.
All right, thanks so much. And thank you for watching Cleveland 19 News at 9 o'clock.
We're going to have much more news here in just 15 minutes. Hope you have a phenomenal Tuesday.
Cleveland 19 News. Live from Cleveland 19 News, this is the Sports Extra.
Wow, look at that, and on the run. Look at this kid run. Josh Gordon.
He made the Pro Bowl in 2013, but now we may never see Josh Gordon in the NFL again. The story came flooding out late this afternoon. The Browns' beleaguered wide receiver had failed yet another drug test last month. The level of marijuana in Gordon's system was below the acceptable threshold, but because he allegedly took steps to dilute his samples, it is regarded as a positive test by NFL standards. Good evening and welcome to the Sports Extra. I'm Carl Arky, filling in for Tony Z on a night that has every sane person I know shaking their head, including our good friend Pierre Woods, a former NFL linebacker, who we bring in as a guest when we talk football. And Pierre, we talked about this last night on the Sports Zone. We wondered why the NFL was waiting so long to rule on Josh Gordon, and now we know.
Bud was saying that they knew something that we didn't. Yeah, Bud Shaw. They knew something that we didn't know. And, man, it's like a smack in the face to the fans. It's a spit in the face to me, to Bud, to you guys. Like, it's crazy. Like,
it is crazy.
So much talent, and you waste it.
So why does it happen? I mean, you've been in the locker room. You've played this game for so long, so many different personalities. How does something like this happen?
Sometime, you know, Dave Chappelle said it, and he was just like, they should never gave us money. And for some odd reason, he doesn't understand, like, what you need to do. For a whole year almost, he was clean. And then they say, well, Johnny stays with them, and they on Sunset Boulevard. I didn't know he was on Sunset. I've been on Sunset out in L.A.
And you know.
Oh, I definitely know. A lot of famous rappers and Hollywood stars and rock stars have died on Sunset, overdosing. He just felt a drug test by trying to dilute it. Like, dude, you understand this is your third strike. You're banned from the NFL. You're done. It's over.
So what makes him think he can beat an NFL drug test?
You cannot beat it when you're randomly tested all the time. Like, he's get tested all the time. Why would you feel that you can beat something that you know is mandated for you? You already been in the substance abuse program, and you were suspended for a whole year. You lost a whole year's pay. Like, oh, I'm straight. I asked for the reinstatement. And I'm an advocate for you. I'm pushing for you to come back. Man, what is wrong with you?
And many others were as well. You know, do we chalk this up to immaturity, stupidity? What do we chalk it up to?
Idiotic. Idiotic, like, period. You left so much on the table. All I can say is he can go to CFL. But wherever he's from, I'm pretty sure they got a university. We got St. Clair University, East 55th, Broadway, Superior. Like, wherever you went to high school at.
That's
Harvard
the school
University.
of the streets, yeah.
Right. He has a university. He's going to go there. Randy Moss, and he worked out with Randy Moss. He know what Rand University is. A 7-Eleven in Rand, West Virginia. A 7-Eleven in Rand, West Virginia. And, I mean, you're going to waste that God-given talent. Kids out there, if you're listening, do not waste your God-given abilities. Your attitude, your character carries you a long way in life. Do not be like him and Johnny. It's not worth it, no matter how much money they give you.
If you're just joining us, Josh Gordon, the Browns' troubled wide receiver, suspended on multiple occasions, out all last year, fails yet another drug test. That happened last month. Now, because Gordon diluted both samples he gave the league, it's regarded as a positive test by NFL standards. Former NFL linebacker Pierre Woods joining us to talk about this breaking news. I want to show you a tweet that came out this afternoon on Josh Gordon's page, on his Twitter page, and it says, "Call me if you need a real story worth writing." Now, you translate that for me. What's your take on that?
Well, I mean, it's no story. What's the call? Why do we have to call?
I took it as he doesn't think this is a big deal.
No,
There's no
I mean,
story
that's
here.
like the fact of the matter is, when they come and give you a drug test, you pee in these 2 little cups. Then they put a little thing in there.
The A sample and the B sample.
The A and B sample to make sure that your pee is the way it's supposed to be. If you try to do something to it, dilute it some way,
They're going to catch you.
Automatic fail. I was in South Africa and they asked me, where are you at? We need to get a sample from you. But you need to have a phone and be able to have a way for them to come and drug test you. Otherwise, it's an automatic fail.
Is there any way he is not banned by the NFL?
Man, he's done.
You think he's done?
He's done. Stick a fork in him. He's done.
Okay, so
he's overcooked.
How does this affect the Cleveland Browns? They have to have been planning to go on without him, and I think that they knew this much sooner than we did.
They have the 2nd and the 32nd pick overall, right? 32nd pick, you better get the best wide receiver still there, or whatever the 2nd pick. I don't know. I don't know what the Browns are thinking. They're analytical. They releasing players when they don't need to release them. They're making players beef up when they don't need to beef up.
But I think they knew about this. I think they saw this train coming down the track a long time ago.
Well, I mean, he's with Johnny. Johnny is the Justin Bieber of the NFL.
It's toxic. It's a toxic combination.
And I mean, I don't know the gentleman. I don't know him at all. But staying on Sunset in California, when you could have been in Cleveland, grinding in this cold, blue-collar, hard-working guy, supposedly, and being outside, if Johnny your best friend, Johnny would have been outside with you. He could have begun working. But you know one thing? Johnny's parents is paid. Johnny's parents got money. Josh's parents don't. So wherever Johnny's from, wherever Josh is from, he has to go back and show his face in his neighborhood at that university, wherever his school is at, his high school. And people are going to be like, man, you a fool. You messed up. You blew it. He could have talked to William Green.
It's a sad end to a story. I've got a feeling for Josh Gordon with the Cleveland Browns. Pierre, thanks for coming in, sharing your
Carl.
thoughts. Always appreciate it, my friend.
Sir.
All right. We haven't forgotten about the Cavs, highlights of the Hawks, and your favorite hoop heroes trying to nail down the #1 seed when we come back. They did it.
Cleveland 19 News investigator Carl Monday.
You can't just
No Mo, no Shump, no problem for the Cavs. Down early, the Cavs come back. LeBron fouled on the shot. He bumps up the lead to 70-66. Then it's the pick and roll. LeBron living La Vida Loca with the 2-hand reverse jam. Cavs by 13 at this point. Soon to be 16 on the drive by Delly and 1. Got the foul. Cleveland on cruise control in the 4th quarter. Kyrie locks, loads, pulls the trigger, 98-81. But just to be sure, Kyrie will drop another bomb, another bullseye. Cavs pluck the Hawks' feathers, 15-point win that sews up the Eastern Conference #1 seed. Thanks for watching the Sports Extra. We'll see you at 11 on Cleveland.
You've been watching the Sports Extra.